This country is a fucking joke. Doesn't his wife look safe and protected there? My and my crack. It's fucking tone deaf. Welcome to the Steel Show. This is a bleak one today. Not our happy, cheery selves looking at Gaza, Iran, Palantir, all those fun topics. This week, we are looking at the hijacking of tragedies for causes. A woman was brutally assaulted in Epsom. A horrific thing. In great British fashion, everyone's gone down there and made it about themselves instead of the victim. And I would just like to give a shout out to the police, the Surrey police, for doing their best to not share any information or solve this case. Fortunately, as we can see here, they are stopping counterfeit football shirts coming into the country though. So that's good. I feel safe knowing that my tax money is going towards this. Yes, you might be assaulted on a night out and the police can't solve the case, but at least I don't have to see someone wearing a counterfeit Boca Juniors t-shirt. Thank you, Surrey police. Thank you. So this assault has happened and people have gone down there to protest migrants, despite migrants. No, the police haven't released any details. Everyone has started singing Sweet Caroline. Sweet Caroline. Never seems so good. Just about sums it up, doesn't it? Look. Why do English people have to turn everything into a piss-up? Why are you singing Sweet Caroline when one of the worst things that can happen to someone has happened? This country is a fucking joke. Someone got assaulted and you're there acting like England have just beat Cape Verde on penalties. This isn't about you. It's about the victim of a tragedy. And Sweet Caroline, that song was written about an underage girl. Could you imagine that? Like, oh my God, someone's been raped. We need to go down there and show force. Everyone joining their hands and just start singing, my neck, my back, my pussy and my crack. It's just unbelievable. And this is a symptom of the culture war. When anything happens now, you have to pick a side before any information is released. We will be doing a whole video on that next week. These people go down there and go, why aren't the mainstream media releasing the details of the people? You can't just speculate stuff. The BBC can't come out and go, an armed robbery happened today. The police haven't released any info, so here's some shifty looking people we think it might be. We're here to protect the women and the children. Currently, women and children can't walk down the high street because you're having a piss up. There's something so English about it that our answer to everything is to have a few cans and get a bag in. Like if 9/11 happened in England, we wouldn't have first responders digging through the rubble. People would be blasting Insomnia by Faithless and turning it into an afters. I get people are angry and the people who have done this, they're fucking dogs, and men need to step in more when women are put at threat. But we shouldn't be having a sing-along. It shouldn't be a fucking karaoke night. It's fucking tone deaf. There's people out there, they're waiting to find out the ethnicity of anyone who's done anything wrong till they can take a stance on it. They'll release misinformation. And look, these are the people, they're waving flags, they're doing things like this. And I'm sure there are people there who are good people who genuinely cared about what happened. It is on you if you are going to that and see that, to go, that guy, don't do this. There's influencers who turn up because it's content. This is a serious fucking thing. Fucking Sharon Osbourne's coming over for Tommy Robinson's march. Do you know whose opinion we all really wanted to hear on immigration? Sharon Osbourne. That witch. That woman sucked the life out of Ozzy Osbourne.
I don't want to hear your hubbledy-bubbledy-boo.
Sitting there in her house in Barbados, the judge's house on X Factor, having a house in Barbados complaining about immigration.
Off you.
It's just, what are we doing? And you have these patriots, their entire narrative is that they're proud of their country and sick of being told they can't be, and they just want to protect women and children. And I've got a clip. Here's one of these patriots confronting Gary Neville.
Is that Gary Neville? Wanker. Wanker.
There we go, good point. Yeah, that's how you start a conversation.
Fucking wanker. But listen. You fucking have filmed me because you're a fucking wanker.
85 cats for England, but what would he know about representing his country? Doesn't his wife look safe and protected there? There's a woman I'm sure is thrilled a protector of our sovereignty is harassing them as they go for a stroll. I'm here to protect the women and children, and so help me God, I will destroy Poundland on Walsall High Street if any of you get in the way of me protecting the women and children. It's easy to poke fun and laugh at people, but I've trained with people, I've met people like this, and a lot of them on the surface aren't bad people. They get attached with dangerous ideology. They love their families. They work hard, which well done on doing the base level thing you need to do in life. And they're caught up in a time in society where this extreme branch of wealth acquisition has robbed them of services and anything to feel proud in. And they turn to this rhetoric to have a feeling of power and stability. And then they get groomed by the right because centre parties who know what the issue is but can't speak out against it because they need to be in bed with Elon Musk and Palantir. So that allows for Farage and Rupert Lowe to give them a feeling of power again because they can blame some dude with no shoes put up in a Travelodge on the M6 for the fact that they're in their overdraft and there's potholes on the road. And people love to go, well, it's actually, it's a little bit more complex than that. No, it isn't. Thick people who have no ability to learn or grow as humans keep falling for the same right-wing tricks, and now the only place they have left to go is even further right. And then these people, they watch these videos and stuff and they say things like, well, actually, the Nazis were socialists. No, they weren't. It was in the name of the party, the National Socialists. Just because something is in the name doesn't mean that is what it is, okay? There's no milk in dairy milk chocolate anymore. Do you think the Democratic Republic of North Korea is a democracy? You probably can't even point it out on a map. Here's a clue. It's north of South Korea. The only two words in its names that are actually factual. It is tiring doing this show because so much what I have to do is to watch stuff for it, there's right-wing things, and it's just such a fucking grift. Like, here's Tommy Robinson talking about his march on May the 16th.
Here's an opportunity that I can't believe people haven't snapped up, and we need you to snap it up because we need to put on a larger, bigger, more successful event than the 13th of September. That is advertisement. We had 66 million people watched our last event in September. That's just on our stream. Then we had 150 live streamers who are videoing every second of it as well. You have the opportunity to reach those people with your branding.
Tommy Robinson wants more of you to watch the live stream so he can sell advertising on it. How long until those right-wing marches are on subscription services? I'm going to have to log into Amazon Prime to watch Sharon Osbourne do a speech. Please, I am begging a halal butchers to take out advertising space on this. How great would that be? As Lawrence Fox is doing a talk about how woke is stopping him from seeing his kids, just below, a place called Mustafa's Butchers is being advertised. We will be a free nation. Speaking of free, Zahib's in Tooting is offering buy one, get one free on all halal mints next week. So much of it is a grift and so many people are falling for it. And that's why I don't align myself politically or try best not to, because when you get sucked into this world where your opinions become commodity, you can't change your opinion, you can't turn your back on them, which is where a lot of the, on left and right, a lot of people have fucked themselves. And I'm wrong on things all the time. Just look at my betting history. I'm tempted to go right wing. Don't get me wrong. That'll boost the numbers on this show. You don't even have to be good at comedy on the right. Just go out there and do some jokes about brown people. And then when people complain, just say, well, woke ruins it again. And if I do eventually succumb to that, if I'm sat in a shed making videos with a Union Jack behind me saying refugees want to cancel Christmas, King Charles has converted to Islam and is now known as His Excellency Osama bin Charles, you just watch it, yeah? Don't worry about me. I'm just trying to get the bag. Because every week writing the show, I get angry at myself for not just becoming a comedian who asks people their body count on the street. That's what I should be doing. That's good stuff, innit? Honest to God, doing this show during a bleak British winter is going to be the death of me. So if I do a little right-wing pivot, because I want a holiday during the winter, I think I'm within my rights. Selling still show merch. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to turn up after someone's been assaulted on a night out. Start handing out union flags with the still show on it. Make it all about me. You got to be a living summer, though. Summer's for the liberals. Winter's for the fascists, summer's for the liberals. Think I'm going to start reciting Mussolini in a rooftop bar in Dalston in June? Have your fucking mind. Winter, though. These energy prices, I'll go burn down a migrant hotel for some warmth. Keep myself nice and toasty while I'm keeping the women and children safe by burning down their hotel. Anyway, that's the show this week. That is what this is. Like and subscribe, I guess. About 12 people are working in Spotify out there. And I have to come in and try and make horrific crimes funny. Fucking don't get this one if I got news for you, do you?